As a paranormal investigator, you spend countless untold hours traveling the back roads of America. During those travels, you pass through town after town that seem forgotten by time. One of those towns is Sutton, West Virginia. Like many other of the towns that are lost in time, Sutton harbors a location that is just begging to be heard. That location is the William Edgar Haymond house. Constructed in 1894, this Queen Anne-style home was built by its namesake, William Edgar Haymond, who was a prominent lawyer in the area. Through its 100-plus year history, the Haymond house was passed from owner to owner, falling further and further from its former splendor. That is, until the current owner decided the Haymond house was in need of a rescue. WVPI and guest investigator Lindsay Rogers were fortunate enough to spend 2 nights investigating this incredible location, and it definitely was not silent.
I'm Teresa Frame, and we bought the Haymond house in December of 2018. So we've had it a little over a year and a half.
Now, you said when you first came into the house it was in almost disrepair and a bad state. But you still felt at home when you came in here.
I did. The house, to me, just has a draw to it. It has a strange to say, but like a personality. I don't know. I talk about the house like
it's a person?
Like it's a person, I do. And, well, when we bought it, we kind of thought maybe a B&B eventually or something like that. But my husband he has not spent one night here, and he says he's not going to. Because the first episodes, he had never had anything to do with the paranormal until this place. And he was the one that actually started happening in the beginning. And he's just had things throughout that he's like, Teresa, I'm not staying there. And I'm like, I would love to come up and spend the weekend and, just stay to work and stuff. And he won't have no part of it. People want to know why it's haunted. And I just know they're here.
You said that you do know 2 deaths that happened in the building, correct?
Emma, the first wife, the U.S. Census has her living here in 2007 when she passed away, but we can't find a death certificate or anything to give us a reason why. And his 8-year-old granddaughter, she was living here, and we know that she passed away, but we don't know what year.
Okay.
But they said that she had passed away in the home too.
Do you know her name by chance?
Betty.
Betty. Okay.
Yeah, Betty. We had researched and found that it was Betty. So those 2 for sure, we're pretty sure. We know Mr. Haymond, after he passed away, he was laid out, downstairs. They had his services here. Evidently back then they had a lot of services.
Yeah.
And this house would have been perfect.
Oh, absolutely.
For that kind of stuff.
It seems like Mr. Haymond's wife, Emma. It seems like I got a few things related to her as far as like EVP, the portal, and just that typical stuff like that. But I think Emma might be somebody we'll look into.
It was a mother and daughter. They came up the front steps, and it wasn't just a minute or 2. They both came running back downstairs. And I was like, what is going on? And the mom she said, when we got to the top of the stairs, she said, we heard a woman. She said she was snubbing, crying. And she said it was coming from the blue bathroom. And she said, as we came around the corner, she said she was standing at the vanity. Said she had her face in her hands. And she said she was just a snubbing. And she said she looked at him, and then she said it just disappeared as fast as what, And the daughter, she was about 16. She didn't come back upstairs, but the mom did. I mean, she was like, I gotta see if there's anything else. But the daughter was like, no, she didn't want no more. She was done.
You've had multiple experiences here. What, any of them stick out in your mind over the others?
Yeah, I was here they had a little public investigation, and I come down, and there was a couple that had never done an investigation before. So they kind of attached themselves to me. So I took them around the house, and we ended up in the room upstairs, and we were just sitting there doing EVP work, and I was showing them how to do that. And I noticed the fellow sitting on the bed turned and looked toward the doorway. As he turned, I turned the same, took in the same direction, and something jabbed me really hard in the ribs.
Oh, wow.
It was another night we was here. It was just my niece and 2 great nieces was here, and we was on the 2nd floor. And it was another one of them times I left the window up. So I told him, it was like 11:30 at night. I told him, I'm just gonna run out and close that window before we go to bed. And I came up, and as I had on a dress that was kind of low cut, and as I leaned over to close that window in there, it was like 3 fingers went across my chest, and I'm not gonna lie, I was flying back down the stairs. It got me. It really got me that time.
It was the first event I come. They just had a psychic fair, and I was actually standing at the stairwell talking to the owner and a friend of mine, and I felt something pull, like in my pocket. You could feel it pull down in my pocket.
I sat down there and just listened to what sounded like a conversation between 2 or 3 different people, but you don't find nothing. I mean, they're not there, but you can hear this, like, it's just muffled, but you can hear the conversations.
Night 1 began with myself, Vanessa, Scott, and guest investigator Lindsay conducting a portal session on the 2nd floor landing. This portal was built by our very own tech specialist Scott McCoy and features the best equipment to help capture the clearest responses. Can you use this device behind me, the one with the green lights? You can use that to talk to us. It may not sound exactly like your voice, but we'll be able to hear your words. Can you use that and talk to us? Can you say... Same female voice, I couldn't hear.
Yeah, it's like she said here or something like that.
Yeah. Can you say hi or hello so we know that you understand how it works? It sounded like hey. Hey.
Weird.
It was almost like an inhale.
Yeah.
If that was you, thank you. Can you tell us your name? What's your name? I couldn't hear that, and then we'll be able to hear it on review, but that just sounded like a full sentence.
Mr. Was that a piano?
I didn't hear anything.
Really? I heard like piano keys.
I didn't hear it either.
Which is weird because this has been happening for the last 2 days. Even when we're all 4 together like this, 1 or 2 of us will hear something and the other 2 won't. Now that was piano keys right there.
That I
It's like they're like, yeah, hey, look, you didn't hear it now.
100%.
Because at first it just sounded like they hit like a key on the end of the piano, and then all of a sudden that.
That was 3 keys at least.
That was awesome. Did you play the piano? There's one downstairs.
It definitely didn't come from downstairs.
No, that came from the portal, yeah.
Les says he heard it.
That was like on command basically.
Yeah, you guys didn't hear me.
I didn't hear it, yeah.
Stop it? What did it
I
say?
didn't hear that.
That was freaky.
Can you make a noise wherever you're at right now? That said stop. I thought. Are you telling us to stop or somebody else to stop? Why do you want us to stop?
That's weird.
That was weird.
Is that light flickering?
Yeah.
I know, that's what I was like.
Never does that.
If you're messing with that light, can you turn it off? Or make it flash out again?
Don't break my leg.
If you're trying to pull energy, all of these electronics that we have are full of energy. Pull the energy from any of them and all of them that you need to interact with us.
Can you make a noise up here? Or wherever you're at?
Seven?
Seven?
That's what I heard too, 7.
I did not hear 7.
We both did.
Really?
What did you guys hear?
I heard Dennis.
Dennis?
Dennis. I heard 7.
Yeah. Live stream people, what did you just hear? What was it? I don't.
You heard what?
I thought it said Bettis, which doesn't make any sense.
It's crazy how everyone has hears different things.
Yeah.
What did you say? Did you say 7? Or did you say Dennis? Or Bettis?
Yes.
I thought it said
I
West.
said what?
I thought it said
I didn't hear what.
I heard
Oh.
what?
13? You heard what?
What? That's what I thought I heard.
Oh, jeez.
That was clear though.
That was loud.
Say one of our names.
Where is it?
I heard Teresa.
Oh my gosh.
I did too.
To me, that's what it sounded like.
It was like Teresa.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah,
Teresa, if you're watching this.
Teresa was here earlier today. I'm sure she spends a lot of time here. You probably know her very well. Do you have a message for Teresa?
Lindsay? Or Lindsay. Like Echo.
What's your message for Teresa? Clean out. Yeah, she's been cleaning out the house and remodeling. It looks really, really good. Do you want her to keep doing that? What area should she work on next? For everybody who doesn't know, Teresa is the owner of the Haunted Haymond house, and she was here today to do an interview for our web series. She does spend a lot of time here, a lot of time alone here. So whoever's here would definitely be familiar with her. I'm sorry I talked over you. What area do you want her to work on next?
Basement too.
Doesn't sound like basement. What needs done in the basement? We'll tell stories about you forever. If you can slam a door, if you can come up and touch one of us, you can knock something over. This light right here is on a chain You can start swinging that back and forth. Whatever you can do.
Woman's voice.
Couldn't tell what it said.
No. Maybe.
That's what I heard too. Why not? Alright guys, what we have going on right now,
who the old woman is
we have a new experiment
that
that we're
people
trying
claim
out.
to see in the bathroom downstairs?
Vanessa and Lindsay are doing a variation on the Estes method session. Vanessa has the spirit box. She's blindfolded and has the noise canceling headphones. She's answering or listening for answers. But instead of one of us asking questions, Lindsay is wearing noise canceling headphones listening to white noise. So she has no idea what
Can you tell
Vanessa's
me
saying.
why the
So if
old
they get
woman
corresponding
in
answers
the
and
bathroom
questions,
A lock of
downstairs is
hair.
that's
crying?
amazing. So with Forgotten Relics web series, you know that we try to introduce some trigger objects. So today we went to the antique store and we found some awesome stuff. So first off here we have a rosary, which I collect rosaries. So I was psyched to find yesterday. Both Scott and Vanessa smelled cigarette smoke very strongly. So we thought the tobacco tin would be a good trigger object. And finally, we found this creepy ass bear.
Good.
No idea about the history behind
Bad
it,
guy.
but we just felt there was a definite unique energy to it. And with some of the stuff we've had happening,
Who
we
was the
thought it would
little
be a
boy
good
that
thing.
somebody saw hiding in the basement?
So we're going to introduce these. Neither Vanessa nor Lindsay know that we have these here right now. So if they get something pertaining to any of these, that's going to be phenomenal. Alright, so I'll
Are
remove that
women
stuff.
allowed to be in
And
this
we'll
room?
film.
Don't.
Does it bother you that 2 women are up here investigating?
Embarrassed. He's staring.
We're gonna
I
set
heard
these
like a
up
weird
real
laugh and
quick.
I was like, ha! What is he trying to do? Haymond.
Did somebody drown in the water across the street?
Feels like someone's standing beside of me.
I feel like something's touching the top of my head. Are you touching me?
Lindsay. You just wait. I'm the little girl. But it was like a man's voice. A lot of them. Filmed us. Feels like something is touching my ankle.
That's me moving.
Was anyone murdered in this house?
That's me moving.
Whatever. Rosary. Toes.
They do not know that this rosary is in the room right now.
Does it make you happy to see the house being restored and being taken care of? Is there a male dominant spirit here that doesn't always let the women speak?
fear me.
I mean, that's pretty good.
He is. You guys heard that.
That's really good.
Yeah, that's impressive.
It's not easy. Hello? And the little kids. Oh, Vanessa.
I heard that.
I did too.
I thought it was, honestly, I thought it was like out here with us. That was weird.
Hungry little kid.
The help does not go there.
She was talking about service stairs,
Yeah.
and she was talking about the birthday party before that, and that little girl.
Wine. Why? I'm scared to death. It was like an old man. I just heard a little girl, and it didn't even sound like, it sounded like it said mama, but it wasn't on like, it
Who
didn't,
were the child spirits in the house?
it wasn't even, like it didn't even come through this. Did you hear anything?
Just before that, when you saw the little, or heard the little girl, we heard it out here. It almost sounded like it was
It sounded like it said mama.
in the room with us.
Well, I
I
just
feel
heard
like
it
really
because someone else heard
nauseous
it,
and like my chest is like really heavy.
here I go. That was just weird because it was like it wasn't the spirit box.
You sure you're good?
Yeah, I'm good. I just
Are
wanted.
you affecting me in any way?
These girls are tired.
Probably.
Is there a reason that you didn't want that mirror to be
Ding dong.
altered in any way?
Yes.
Direct answer.
He said he told her, he said, every time, he said, I went to that mirror 3 different times to cut it. And he said, when I go to that mirror, he said, there's a gray-headed old lady. And she said, he said, she looks at me and said she just shakes her head no. And he said, I'm not cutting that mirror, and I'd advise nobody to cut that mirror.
I just feel like lightheaded almost.
Now I'm feeling like pressure in my head, like as if somebody's
Is
like
it?
squeezing my head. It's really weird.
That is weird. They're both doing the same
Yeah.
thing at the same
Same
time.
time, I have no idea. Night 2 began with us gathering in the office on the first floor using my personal Bluetooth portal. We're in the, I don't know what they call this, the office
Office
area.
room, I guess.
Got the desk in here. This is where we had some experiences when we were doing the walkthrough. We're trying to use the portal. The portal is a way you use an amp or a speaker in this case. You run a spirit box through some guitar pedals to clean up and enhance the responses. So if there's anybody here, you're able to use this to talk to us. This noise that's coming through the speaker, you can use that as a way to create your voice or so we can hear your voice. We want you to use that to talk to us. When we were walking through, something made the meter go off. It would tell us something's here. Can you talk to us like you did earlier today using this?
Why did you use that one?
Huh?
Not the other one.
I just brought it because I hadn't used it in a while, and we were messing with it earlier and it seemed to work. I mean, it was working. Got some crazy screams come through it, so worth a shot. This is an old radio here that we converted to Bluetooth, and we have the portal, which.
What was that? Did you hear that?
No.
Sounded like a little kid. Like
Yeah.
in this corner over here. Unless your camera made a weird noise.
Camera won't make any noise.
You didn't hear that.
No,
I didn't hear anything.
that was Vanessa saying what?
It sounded like a kid or like a little kid. Like
I
almost.
mean, I was talking, so I wasn't going to hear it. I don't believe you.
That was weird.
Did Vanessa just hear you? Can you talk to us through this device so we can hear you a little bit better?
Who's in here with
Understand
us
how
right
this
now?
works? That was Scott.
That's my foot.
Can you use this to talk to us, please? What was that?
I
Like
heard
a breath.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, oh yeah, I thought it was you. That's why I looked
No.
over you.
It was a breath. And did it come through the portal?
No. That was like
It was like
right in
here.
between
It
us,
was
yeah.
like,
Because that's why I was looking down, I looked at you.
no, it wasn't me.
No, I believe you. That was just weird.
My camera battery is going down, and then
Mine is
and then
too.
get one.
Are you serious?
And then it jumps up to 2.
You can't tell.
That's all. Right there a little bit.
You could have just said that that's what you wanted me to do instead of
Yeah,
pointing.
mine's
It
Oh,
goes
good.
down to
God.
1.
Listen, mine's doing it too.
It's all the way down at 1 now.
I know, and then watch, it'll jump back up to 2 again. It's been doing that ever since we walked in this room, and I had a full battery when we
There
were up
it
in the
goes.
attic.
Yeah, I noticed the exact same thing.
Yeah.
It was on 91, then it went down to like 82, and it went back up to like 93.
Now my camera battery went all the way up to full, and then back down to 2 again. I've never seen a camera battery do that.
Well, this is where our friend Lester was here with us earlier, said that his camera shut off out of nowhere
The
here.
other thing is, the last time I was here, walking around just doing the little video, like an intro, the living room light would just flashed on, flashed off, and I started to mention it,
Mhm.
and when I got to here, my camera just shut right off.
Like my camera battery is showing full right now.
We need to have like an EMF detector going.
Yeah, if you have that mirror, the mel meter or something, or your trap field or whatever. I'm just gonna set this here. I'm not getting a walk through the portal right now. What do you put it on? Magnetic?
Magnetic normally.
What was that?
I heard it too. Was it your stomach?
It's like a guy's voice or something.
It sounded like someone clearing their throat
Yeah.
or something.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not hear that.
We're 6 feet away, and you and I heard it, and then both of you guys heard it. Is there anybody outside?
It's really weird how some people are hearing it.
Yeah,
Like hardly anybody's hearing it all at the same time.
exactly. Other than that breath.
Yeah.
Can you come up to this device in my hand and make the needle go up? It won't hurt you. All you gotta do is touch it, and it'll jump up.
I don't know if you guys. What's it called when you have like the ringing in your ears?
Tinnitus?
Yeah, like I don't normally get that real bad, but right now it's just I'm getting this like ringing in my
Really?
ears.
You just want to talk. That was weird. I didn't usually do that. Can you say hi or hello so that we know you understand how to use it? Is there another way that's easier for you to communicate with us? I just felt my shirt move. I don't know.
I thought I felt that earlier, then I don't know, maybe I like brushed up against this or
Like it didn't feel like a tug, like it was at the top, like in between my shoulder blades. It felt like it moved.
No, it's
Didn't
weird.
what was the guy that was here?
Yeah,
earlier?
last.
Yeah.
Didn't he say it felt like a little kid tugging on his
Yeah.
stuff?
I don't know if was that you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's like it echoed in a weird way. It's like, I don't know if it was a tug, but it felt like it like came out and went back in. Was that you? Are you over here near me right now?
It just felt like something touched the end of my hair.
Really?
Like, yeah, like something just went by and
Like after it happened to me?
yeah, like just like 5 seconds ago.
Really?
Like when I told you that.
That was me. I don't know if you heard that noise, but it was really weird.
I mean, that's like in the exact same spot it would be on me. It's weird. It's really not seeing
Like the bottom of my hair.
there's no spikes at all on the tri-field.
Maybe try the different settings on it. I don't know.
If that's you that's interacting with us, feel free to come up and tug on our clothes, pull on our shorts. Come up, you're welcome to grab a hold of my
It
hand.
straight up feels like something's touching my back. Like, straight up.
Could it be the vent blowing up?
I mean, it's not blowing.
Is it not
I mean,
blowing?
it is a little bit, but not like,
Not that much.
it's like weird.
You go stand over here, you go stand over there.
That's weird.
See what happens. If that's you, Lindsay's over there now. She wants to,
Focus.
Dude, I just feel like a cold, like something cold on my arm.
really?
Just like right there on my arm. As soon as, maybe it was Vanessa walked over here, maybe the draft, I don't know.
If that's you, thank you for interacting with us. We know that it can be difficult, so if that's the best way for you to do it, feel free to keep touching or pulling or moving around us to let us know you're here. What?
What was that?
What was that?
This is so weird
I
because
didn't
I
hear
didn't hear a
anything.
thing and you guys are opposite ends of the
You
room.
heard like a
There's like
voice
a-
or like a grrr.
Yeah.
I didn't hear shit.
How is that possible?
Ooh.
It sounded like
What
it
was
was
that?
coming from over here, so I'm
What
really...
was it?
It felt like just like a of air on the back of my head.
Really?
Yeah.
I felt cold air on my arm, I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean, there's no windows open, there's no vents.
That was weird because it was just like a puff of.
I thought I heard something in there, sorry.
That was weird.
Is that you? Are you touching Vanessa or messing with her hair? Can you come up and tug on her shorts or touch her arm? Alright, if there's anybody down here, we're just trying to communicate. I know we got a lot of stuff going on here, but it's just a way to talk to you. The owner said that somebody had seen a little boy down here. If there's a little boy or anybody else down here, we'd like to talk to you. Unbeknownst to us at the time, whatever was in the basement may have already tried to make contact. As you can see, the bear begins to light up. This only happens when the bear is physically moved. Make of it what you will, but this was the only time it happened in over 4 hours by itself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put these headphones on. I'm going to be blindfolded, but don't be scared. You're going to be able to use this device here to talk to me. Scott is going to ask questions, but you're going to talk to me, and then I'm going to say what I hear. I'm going to say your response. So talk through me, but answer Scott's questions. I also have a device here on my other leg that allows you to go in and pick words out. So Scott's going to ask questions, and you can pick the words as well. So I know it's a lot going on, but we're just trying to prove to everybody that you're here. So I'm going to go ahead and go under, and hopefully you'll talk to me.
Okay, like Jonathan said, this is how we're going to talk to you. You need to talk into his ears. And
I'm going to hold the puck and not the SB7.
Okay. So, what is your name, little boy?
Aware. Don't close the something. It almost said, now that I think about it, it almost sounded like it said don't close the portal.
Don't close the portal. What portal? What kind of portal?
Thank.
Thank. What kind of portal?
Larry.
Larry. Who's Larry?
The world? Said, whoa.
Whoa. What's going on? No response.
Stop.
What do we need to stop? What needs to stop?
Being. Vector.
Being vector. Who's Larry?
Home?
No
I'm
response.
hiding. That was the little kid's voice that I'm hiding.
Oh. Who's the little boy? What's your name? Can you tell me your name?
Stairs?
They was doing their investigation, and he said he went down in the basement, and he said at the back part of the stairs, he said the little boy was probably maybe 5 to 8, and he said he just was squatted down in the corner, and he said, I looked at him, he said he acknowledged, he looked at me, he said then he was just gone.
Stairs? Little boy?
I couldn't hear the last word. It was like, I am here, or I am evil, or something like that.
Ooh. Are you under the stairs, little boy? Are you hiding?
Hi. It just said hi.
Hello. What's your name?
Sin.
Sin. Ew, I'm getting a weird smell. I know it's a basement, but it is a strange smell. Just hit me all of a sudden. What is that smell? Why am I smelling something? Is that you, little boy? I got goosebumps.
That was a weird little kid's voice. I don't know what it said.
Seeds.
Seeds. It's weird. Is this where they kept the...
I want to play. That gave me cold chills.
Is a little boy wanting to play?
I'm here.
Little boy,
Help.
what is your name? Is it Anthony? No response. Where are we, little boy? Or anybody? Can anyone tell us where we are?
I don't want to.
Why not? Where are we?
Got hard to
Period.
breathe. My chest got real heavy just now.
Period. Are you affecting JJ? You messing with him?
I'm sure there's like bugs and shit down here, but something just touched my leg.
Are you touching him on the leg? Can you touch him again on the leg? Where are you touching JJ?
The floor.
Heart.
What part of JJ are you
Move.
touching?
Out.
Am I in your way? Ooh, I just heard a noise behind him. And it sounded like it came towards the window, maybe. What part of JJ are you touching?
Dark.
Where?
Truth.
Truth. How long have you been here?
I'm not. I think it said I'm not gonna die or I'm gonna die. I couldn't tell, but it said something die.
Ew.
Orange.
Get out.
Are you dead?
Man, I swear to God, something's touching my back. It said his design or his desire. That was really clear, woman's voice.
Are you a woman touching JJ?
Like I got full body chills from that.
What is your name, lady? Are you a lady of the house?
Ooh, that was weird. I don't know what that was, but it was really weird.
Lady.
Oh my God! I just asked, "Are you a lady?" And the K2 or the Paranormal Talk just said, "Lady." That's crazy. This thing usually doesn't give us really good responses, but
Something just laughed.
perfect response, lady. Lady, what is your name?
Just listen. I just heard an old woman's voice, like a really old woman. It was the first time I've heard that voice. I tried not to.
Tried not to what? Tried not to die? When did you die?
Danger. Oh, then I heard that old woman again. I can't make out what she's
Crust.
saying, but it's like
Crust.
definitely an old woman.
Can you say one of our names?
What the fuck? I don't know what she said, but that was like super clear and creepy. Like this new voice came out of nowhere.
Older. I just got older. And Jonathan
Please?
just said that it is an older woman that is talking to us. Please. Who is this older woman?
My nose itches.
I asked, oh my gosh, I asked them to tickle his nose. Can you tickle his nose again?
Oh, that was a little kid said hee 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 hee, like exactly like that. Hee 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 hee.
Are you
I think
messing
it was
with
a little girl, but it was definitely a little kid.
Yes, this is a tool.
Did she
do it? Was she guilty?
I thought it said heaven.
That's weird. That's really weird, really. That's where she went.
I just heard like a crying, like a wailing, but it didn't even sound like it came through the radio. It sounded like I heard it like in my actual I don't know. It was really weird. It was like ah, but it didn't sound like it was the radio.
Are you trying to like talk to Jake?
Holy shit! Holy shit! That was so clear. It said her name was Daisy. Like that was super clear, woman's voice.
Oh fuck, man! I got goosebumps. He's creeping me out, man.
That was so clear and so loud.
All right, who's Daisy? Who is Daisy?
Oh, dude, that was like a deep voice. This is getting weird. I didn't like that voice at all.
Yeah, I don't either. You scared the
Like,
shit
that
out of me.
freaked
Messing
me
with
out.
JJ. Can you tickle him on the nose?
My nose keeps itching.
Holy shit! That's fucking awesome. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Scott is doing what's called the Gonzalez experiment. If there's anybody up here, he's using sensory deprivation to make it easier for him to be able to interact with you. You can go up and talk to him through his headphones. You can
Almost look like fingers, like in front of my face.
let him see you or any images that you want. He's open. You can't harm him. You can't take him over. You can't do anything negative. But you can use his energy as a way to communicate. Show him what you want him to see and let him hear what you want him to hear. Can you tell him or show him who screamed earlier? Turn all this on.
I just heard like a woman say help.
Oh wow. Just ask to tell. Thank you. That scream we heard was very, very intense.
I
Very
saw like
scary.
a woman in like a blue dress,
Are you letting Scott
like
see you?
outside with the wind blowing in her dress. She has like brunette hair.
It just
She's
flashed.
slender.
Oh, it just flashed. Is that right? We saw the meter beside of Scott flash. Is he seeing what you want him to see?
Can you see okay on me?
Are you the woman in the blue dress? What can we do to help you? Is there something we can do? Can you show Scott what it is that we can do to help you?
It's like a vision of like a heart beating and blood like pulsating through like the veins of a heart.
Is that how we can help you?
Right now. Really weird.
Are you in front of Scott right now? Can you go up and touch Scott on his left hand? I'm not allowed to hurt him or anything, but
I've got this like pain in my arm.
don't
Right
hurt
here.
him. But you can go up and touch him. Is that what you're doing right now? Since you can touch his arm, can you touch him on top of the head, the very top of his head?
I hear singing, I think. Like gospel singing.
Okay, sorry. What does it say? It just said something.
Yeah. Thought it said dream, maybe. Can you touch Scott on top of the head, please? He doesn't have any hair up there, so it should be easy to get to.
Little girl with a birthday cake. Smiling with missing a tooth. With pigtails.
It's very specific.
Yeah.
It's very specific.
Little blonde hair girl
Does anybody have a
wearing a
recorder
pink
on?
dress.
Mm-hmm.
If Scott's right, we have some cameras who are living here.
Feel like something touching my arm.
That was me. Thank you for touching his arm. Can you touch him on top of the head, please?
I don't know if you guys are moving around, but I almost feel like the floor is moving.
Yeah, that was me. Can you show Scott what this house looked like when it was originally built? Show him everything in its original state. Show him the beautiful wooden railing, show him the wallpaper, show him the ceiling.
Seeing like a Confederate soldier, and he's like trying to like show me his sword. It's kind of strange.
Is that a metaphor?
I had one psychic come through one time, and she told me, soldier, she said, and he walks back and forth across the front porch. And she said it's like he's pacing out there.
Is that you? Is Scott talking, or are you showing Scott what you look like? You know they're trying to get rid of the Confederate flag? Does that upset you?
Like a door knocking? A door opening?
Take Scott inside the house and show him what it looked like when it was first built. Show him the chandeliers. Show him all.
Like, I see like a kid's ball like rolling down a set of steps. And that little girl running after it.
Who's the little girl? We've been getting a lot of stuff about a little girl. Can you tell Scott her name? Or tell us your name?
Ew. Ew. I just saw like a woman's face and it was all like contorted, like her mouth like went sideways, like real freaking weird, man. Like black eyes.
Is that who we heard scream earlier?
I got chills.
I know.
Is that the woman who's in pain? That's me walking. You're not allowed to hurt Scott.
I see like the back of a woman in like the same dress as I saw before, but it's like everything's in black and white and it's like everything's shadows.
Are you back to the time when the house was originally built? How many people lived here when the house first was built?
I'm hearing like, I don't know, like old music, like something you would hear like on a 1930s radio or something. It's really weird. I keep seeing like this window behind me, like I'm looking out it and then like zooming towards it and in and out and in and out.
That's me moving. We still want you to try to touch Scott on top of the head if you can. We appreciate you showing him this and the EDI just spiked. Couldn't tell if it was temperature or pressure, but it just spiked blue.
This is gonna sound like some Ghost Adventures bullshit.
I don't know if you guys are walking, but I swear I feel like the floor is moving.
Not right now.
I don't know.
What?
Like, I just felt pissed off. Like, I don't know why. Just like super pissed off. I don't know. Like, I literally almost told you, like, your breathing was
like a
pissing me
weeping
off.
willow tree.
I don't know. It's weird.
And like the wind, like moving the branches.
When we first started, Vanessa laid something down beside of Scott. He doesn't know what that is. Can you show it to him? I guess we can say it because he can't hear us. It's a rosary. A wrist rosary.
I just got a vision of something just like pushing me, and then like I got like cold chills running right through me as soon as I thought that.
Can you show?
Like it feels like it wants to push me out the window.
You're not allowed to do that, and whatever's affecting Vanessa, back off of her.
I just got like full body chills when you said that. Like not like
You're
good
not.
ones.
You're
Like
not allowed to affect anybody negatively. You're not allowed to harm anybody. You're not going to push anybody out the window. Stop making Vanessa mad. We're here to communicate. We're not here for somebody to get hurt or somebody to get messed with. If that's the case, we'll stop. Show Scott the rosary that Vanessa laid down.
I just saw like part of a man. Like I couldn't see his face. It was like just his body, and he had something in his hand. It almost looked like a wooden handle to like a sledgehammer or an axe or something like that. Couldn't see what it was.
He's getting really, really specific imagery. I appreciate you showing him all
But
this
he was
stuff.
in like an old suit, like an old tweed suit.
That window's open.
That was
Ooh,
the
I
flashlight.
swear to God, I just heard a gunshot.
That was the flashlight. It did kind of sound like that.
It sounded like it came from like my left side. It sounded like a
That was me.
gunshot though.
Yeah. Can you please show Scott?
And now I'm getting this feeling of like something's like touching my head and my arm at the same time.
I swore I just saw somebody walk by this door. Like I swear,
Can you film?
like a white flash. Like
No.
I swear to God.
You guys go over there. I don't want to leave him.
No, I just want to see if it goes.
Thanks for touching Scott on the head like we asked. We appreciate that. Can you please show him?
There's the woman again. I'm like watching her walk away, and she's got a very feminine physique, swaying with her
It was
hips
almost like a
as she's
glide
walking.
across the
Yeah.
door. Yeah.
And she just turned her head around and looked at me,
My whole arm is
like she knew that I was watching her.
What was that?
I don't know.
Did you hear
That was me just too set with that, but
I
No,
heard what.
it almost sounded like mechanical or something.
I don't know.
Are you able to show Scott that rosary, please?
I don't know. I keep getting this feeling like something's going to just like
Like when-
jump out and like
I don't know. I just,
just
was, like having really bad.
push
thoughts
me or
and stuff.
attack me or something. It's really weird.
Let's call it.
Like I'm like,
Flip the lights on.
like when he was talking about I don't even like I don't
Hit the overhead lights.
like I
Are you flashing me?
Yeah.
Did you flash me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man.
Well, it's getting pretty weird out here.
What's going on?
Vanessa's getting really angry feelings. She saw something walk by the door at the same exact time you said you saw the lady walk by. Like, at the same exact time. We asked it to touch your hand and you felt pain in your arm. We asked it to touch you on top of the head and it touched your head a little bit later. But
Pretty drooling.
we heard some weird noises out here.
Dude, the woman's face that went like fucking just it went like
When you said that, I got like chills on my back.
dude, it was so scary. I was like I almost wanted to come out, but it
Why
was
don't you go downstairs?
Will they go down with you?
Take a break. Are you okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
dude, I still feel like shit's touching me. Yeah, and I swear it felt like something wanted to just like push me out the window.
Yeah. So we're gonna go live. We're up here in the attic, in the window room or octagon room or whatever you're gonna call it. We have the portal up here. We're gonna go through the portal or use the portal real quick and see if we can get some responses here. So if anybody hears anything, definitely comment. Anybody has any questions, Vanessa's going to be reading. So feel free to ask some questions and we can see if we can get some answers for you.
Let us know that you can hear it okay. If you have trouble, let us know.
Is there anybody up here with us right now? We've done it a few times. I know you can do it. Can you please say hi? Thank you very much. We know that it can be difficult and it'll take a lot of energy to do that, so we appreciate that. Now, whatever you just did, keep doing that and we can have a conversation and learn more about you. Can you please tell us your name so we know how to, what to call you?
That's a good one. What was that?
That was a guy.
Man's voice.
Yeah.
Didn't make out what I said.
Is Emma here with us? Is Emma the woman that's coming through? Can you come through and talk to us, please? So it sounds like good evening almost. Really fast.
Is Mr. Haymond here?
Is there something that you miss having? Were you a smoker, like cigars or tobacco? Or maybe something to drink? Is there something this house is missing that it used to have that we could bring you? That was weird.
What was it?
I don't know. I saw something right behind you when I said.
Like a shadow?
It was like a ball of light. I could see it with my eyes.
I saw that earlier when we were on the second floor.
Whoa! Did you hear that woman scream?
We were on the second floor. Remember I said I saw a light go up the wall? Was that you behind me? What was that?
Is that?
No.
Is there somebody outside? We need to go look like
What
right now.
Oh my god.
What's that?
Somebody with the light.
That was like a
Somebody
that
with
was
the
like
light.
that was like
Are you okay?
curdling scream. They said OMG, I heard that. Watch that camera. Holy crap, that was loud.
It was very loud. That's
Like I have like goosebumps.
Like if it is somebody outside, they're not okay.
Oh god, dude.
Are you
What
okay?
the heck? Sorry to cuss on live stream.
Was it outside?
I have no idea.
That was like blood.
I'm gonna go downstairs.
Yeah. That was like blood
If it
curdling.
was outside, then that was the loudest scream I've ever heard.
I know.
Yeah.
Holy crap, that was
Especially
loud.
to hear it like 3 stories up.
I thought there was
So
another
the music
step there.
box is gonna go off, everybody. That's just us.
Yeah, that's just. You're like, I heard it too.
Actually, it didn't go off.
Yeah, it did.
Do you have a flashlight?
I
somewhere?
don't. For should be one.
I have a flashlight.
There's the lantern.
That was insane. Oh, the top. We sealed ourselves up pretty good. I mean, it would have had to have been somebody close.
Yeah, no.
Dude, that was. It really didn't sound like it came
Somebody
from
guessed.
outside
I'll
though.
stand here.
It sounded like it came from like in the house.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah, it certainly did sound like.
But it didn't sound like it came from the portal at all.
No, it wasn't
No,
from the
it wasn't
portal
from the portal.
at all. 100% not from the portal.
Yeah.
Portal was in my hand. I can guarantee it wasn't from the portal.
That was crazy. Everybody's like laughing and like, whoa. But yeah, it's funny. And to hear it, I like jumped out of my like, that's a slow reaction. I was like,
We could go check the back, but
that's insane.
I'm telling you, I think it sounded like it was in the
I
house.
think it
It
was in
was.
the house. Like almost downstairs or like,
I don't know.
It wasn't on the floor with us.
no.
It definitely coming out of the floor.
But that was freaking loud.
That, like,
Blood.
freaked me out bad.
I
Yeah.
know, me too.
I guess we could go back up and keep going, but I kind of want to go review the footage.
Well, everybody heard it here. Why don't we try a little more and we can go over, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I hate to stop and
I
then,
know.
but that was insane.
That was crazy.
They said I think it was inside.
It was
It
definitely
was for
inside.
sure inside.
Let me go close the
I
door.
don't see how it would have had to been closed outside. Like,
If somebody screamed like that outside, they would still be out there.
yeah.
What the heck?
It's nuts.
That was like loud.
That's, I mean, it almost sounds like what we heard on the portal earlier today when we heard it. Like,
Yeah, but
way more.
it was like a woman's for real,
It's
like
no
real
question,
woman.
We all heard that.
Yeah.
Unlike whenever we were all hearing different things earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all heard it because we all looked at each other.
Watch my camera here.
Go back upstairs. That was insane. I don't think it was up here though.
No, it was like.
Downstairs.
Yeah.
In the basement or. If we could, I think we would have. I don't think it was outside. I guess we could have looked out the window, guys.
I looked out after it happened.
There's no one around.
No, there was not a soul outside or not a living soul outside. No.
Like the
car.
neighbor's lights are off, so
Yeah.
it didn't come from a neighbor.
Yeah.
Wow.
I about jumped out of my. I was like jumping
That's-
the sky. Like, I don't know where I'm going.
A few times in the last 2 investigations we thought somebody was living in the. There's a
That
live
just
person
sounded
in the house.
terrified.
It did, yeah. It was like someone was either scared or in
We had 1 camera, 2 cameras, 3 cameras,
And live feed.
4 camera, and live feed. So
There's no
even
way.
if the cameras in here didn't hear it great because of the portal, that camera out there should have heard it.
And it
Really
was a scream
good.
like someone in pain.
This is one of the most unexplainable and terrifying incidents WVPI has ever experienced. The following replays will show you the camera angles and let you hear the audio that we had rolling at the time of this amazing event. I saw something move behind me when I said,
Like what?
I don't know what it was.
Like a shadow or?
It was like a ball of light. I could see it with my own eyes.
I saw that earlier when we were on the second.
Whoa! You hear that woman scream?
We were on the second floor. Remember, I said I saw a light go up the wall. Was that you behind me? What was that? Holy crap!
Is that?
No.
I saw something move behind me when I said, it was like a ball of light. I could see it with my own eyes.
I saw that earlier when we were on the second.
Whoa! You hear that woman scream?
A light, yeah.
Is that you behind me?
What was that?
Is that?
No.
So something new behind me. There's like a ball of light. I can see it with my eyes.
I saw that earlier. We were on the second,
Oh, hear that woman scream?
we were on the second floor. Remember I said I saw a light go up the wall? Is that you behind me? What was that?
Is that?
No.
So something new behind me when I saw it.
Like what? Like a shadow?
It was like a ball of light. I could see it with my eyes.
I saw that earlier. We were on the second.
Whoa! Hear that woman scream?
We were on the second floor. Remember I said I saw a light go up the wall? Was that you behind me? What was that?
Is that?
No.
I was like replaying it in my head, like
I know. What?
I can't wait to go back over.
I know.
like that, like legit freaked me out. Like I don't get freaked
I
out.
was
crazy.
against the wall.
Yeah, and I had like a delayed, like a frozen, and then I just like
Yeah, because
dropped.
I did too because I wanted to see if anybody else heard it.
Yeah.
I'm like, did they hear that?
That was crazy.
One of the great things about being a paranormal investigator is that no matter how long you've been doing it, there are still things out there that can shock and surprise you. This experience will live on with WVPI forever. This is a great example of why those once forgotten towns need to be remembered. Everyone has a story to tell.